What? So, yeah, we crashed, and that's amazing. Why did we crash? I don't know. Gas mop games. The funny thing is, like, to other people, it's like, oh man, it crashed. Alright, I guess I'll just restart it. For me, I'm like, oh, we crashed? You know what? Maybe we actually will be getting the platinum tonight, because like the sooner we platinum this game, the faster I get to delete it and then just never have a crash from this game again, because it's a game can't crash on you if you just delete it, right? So, oy, the funny thing is, I don't even think we had a crash at all when we originally played this the first time. At this point, I want to say almost as if like the longer you take to like make a game, the better it is, but. The one that gave me the least bugs, issues, and crashes was Chapter 3. The game crashed during a cutscene. That's what happened. The game crashed during a cutscene. Don't crash out. I might need to take a small break to get some food in me if I don't want to crash out, but I also want to get this shit done ASAP, so... You know what, I actually might just stream this all night until we get the platinum. I kind of just want this to be over with, so... Maybe we just do that. Maybe we just do that. As a fan of both franchises, the Bendy and the Dark Revival PS5 port was infinitely better done than Poppy's for us.
So we go.
In which way, if I may ask?
Go.
Like, I'll tell you right now, even though I haven't played the PS5 version of Dark Revival, I'd rather play Dark Revival than Chapter 4. But that's just because Dark Revival's a good, like, video game. But I can't say anything about the port.
Take her to one of the beds. I'll check the defenses. See if something's still outside.
Not just something. It's him. He's out there.
You brought him down? We'll talk about this later. For now, I'll make sure out there is where he stays.
It runs smoothly and doesn't have a single crash since I got it, and it doesn't really have that many bugs, and there's little to no frame rate drops.
Over here.
It also turned out better because... That's a funny one. I think all of it does.
Okay?
Alright, where do we put Lemon? Where do we put Lemon so we don't have to carry this shit ever again? Lemon, Lemon, Lemon. Rescue mission. GG, we win. Trophy to look at the altar for 5 minutes or some shit. We already got it. Funny enough, this is a trophy and I didn't even know there was a trophy. Like, I played this first time. It was so dark, I thought you had to, like, get on top of this. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to, like, grab this box or whatever. Or move it. How the fuck do you move this shit? Either way, there's something underneath there that you're supposed to like get jump scared by. Am I supposed to burn it? Either way, I already got this jump scare, so I guess I don't gotta do that no more.
High pressure and a little spark, and it ignites. The plan is this: build a foundation.
The plan is, how do I get to the next part of the game?
See what he needs. I'll be here.
Hiya, pal. Got some.
Of how much time they took making it, it's been in the works for a year and didn't come out 5 months after the OG game. Oh no, but I think the PS4 version did come out like 5 months after the OG game did, no?
If it's all true, then we need your help.
That was good. I just wish it was a free upgrade, or maybe you got a discount, or anything if you owned the original game. That's what I say. But
Dr. Harley Sawyer.
hearing that the PS5 version is better, that's good. You
charge
kind of
of
want the
creating
current gen version to be better than the original, right? So,
Us. We don't know
like I said, one day if I got nothing to
alive.
play and it's on sale and I
works
buy
with
it,
the prototype.
I wouldn't mind doing a stream of it.
Hunting us.
But at this point, I'd rather play that
us,
like Boris game
making
than
us
anything else.
Sick and.
I think there's a trophy to like touch this.
He controls it all with an omni-head, we think. The executives used them. It's a battery, a key, the master control to anything in the entire factory. And with it, he commands everything down
Oh, that's
here.
good.
Everything.
Call me crazy, but the
this.
PS4 part of Bending Dark Revival
Runs
runs better than the
completely
PS5
on its
version
own
of Poppy
grid,
4. You're not
away
crazy. That's
from
just
the
facts.
prison. For a time, it kept us safe. But now,
I don't know. That's good. If it
I need you to stop the doctor.
if YouTube automatically redirected you to the updated stream, then that's good.
We'll need it for
I
the
just hope the
generator.
other people that were on the old stream still aren't waiting for me to like come back to that one.
Foundation. You'll need it too.
Got too many, like,
Toys out there. My family.
bro, can you like
I understand what
shut up
wants.
so we can continue the fucking
She
game?
believes is right.
If they wanted to put a hard trophy in this game, they would have had a speedrunning trophy. That would be a hard trophy. If anything makes a speedrunner go crazy, it's sections that you can't
Everything.
skip and you just gotta wait.
Everyone. Just to kill the prototype. How much?
Mob games, you know you can still have your cake and eat it, right? If you really wanted this guy to like talk my ear off, he can talk on the phone while I'm still playing the game. I don't need to have this cutscene of him like looking at his hat and being like, oh, all this shit.
Head for the infirmary whenever you're ready to leave. There's sewer access inside. That's your safest path to the building. And to him. But if you need to catch your breath, our safe haven is also
And I can't even look at trophies while
yours.
I can't even look at trophies because it pauses the game. I don't know why they didn't have a speedrun trophy. They did one in Chapter 2 and Never Again. That's exactly, my friend, why they don't have another speedrun trophy. Because they put in the dumbest chapter of all time and they went, okay, never again. Yeah, let's have a speedrun trophy in a chapter where, like, it can bug out and just crash and, like, give you no, like, good checkpoints. Whatever. Also, you can't get this trophy, I guess, until, like, after he finishes talking. Let me take a look. I thought you were supposed to get this trophy, access denied? Yeah, that's kind of weird. Maybe I'm supposed to put it later. The funny thing is that actually was pretty close to actually like scaring me. But I'm like up to here with this game, so I'm more confused than gonna get scared.
Dog Day says fetch.
The best parts about this chapter is when it reminds me of better chapters.
Go, go, as far as you can. Why are you just standing there? You can't be here. You can't stay.
You see, the symbolism of Dog Day is really fucking good, and it makes me think that, like, they didn't intend for it to happen. Like, seeing Dog Day, like, all happy, like, with his hands up, and then you see Dog Day in Chapter 3 crucified, really good. Really good. No, it's exactly, like, none of these are new. None of these are new. That's why I said, like, the best part about this game is when it reminds me of the previous chapter.
My stomach. It hurts.
Yeah, I need Vincent over here, because, like, I'm like, it almost sounds like they're,
Last time you ate.
they have a fan song on that TV. Can you shut up?
Neither can I. Feels like forever. Would you kill us first?
Okay, not gonna lie, I didn't get this video on my playthrough, but I watched I listened to the tape on Corey Kenshin's playthrough, and I guess it's a good one, but honestly, it's a lot of yapping. Like someone said on my first playthrough that this tape would have made the reveal at the end a bit better, but I don't think so.
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
When you didn't answer,
I watch anyone that plays this game that interests me. Markiplier, Corey Kenshin,
Okay.
maybe Japanese guy.
Really?
It really depends on who it is.
bad men hurt you?
There's some other people that play this game that I haven't like watched ever in my life, like Queso, but maybe I'll watch them. I don't know. I kind of really only watch the people that I've been watching for years, just because I know what to expect from them.
Something's bothering you, Poppy. Something you need to talk about?
I don't need anything tonight. Ollie, I just want to sleep.
I think there's more to this. More that you're not telling me.
There's not.
I know what you're doing, Poppy. Talking like that. Don't think for a second that I believe it. Just tell me what you're feeling. Please, just talk to me honestly.
Talk? Talk? You want me to talk?
Yes,
And what who talking to, huh? Will talking to you make them stop?
No,
I'm scared, Ollie. Is that what you want to hear? I'm scared, and I'm angry, and I really don't know what to do. The bad men don't say what they want. They don't listen. They don't care how much anything hurts. It's been weeks and weeks of taking things out and putting them back in, and taking things out and putting them back in.
Oh, you gotta watch them all through to make them count? Shit.
Nothing's ever done
Well, I think I'm
better.
at 14 out of 16, and I know I didn't get this one, so well, let me fucking confirm that shit right now. Am I at 14 out of 16? 13 out of 16. So I guess it's not gonna go to 14 until I finish this one, which is now making me think, shit, maybe one of the previous tapes I actually like didn't grab, but because we didn't listen to it all the way through, it's not gonna count.
It scares me more than anything, Ollie. It scares me that
In chapter
every
3, all you
time
had to
we
do was
it,
put them in, but in 4, you have
every
to
time we
watch them
peel
through
it
for all of
open,
them to count.
I feel it
And
less.
I said it before, but I'll say it again. This game has like 40 minutes of like cutscenes and audio dialogue, so
I'm nothing now, Ollie.
gotta love being a trophy hunter.
No one. I'm a thing. And nothing they can do to me hurts more than that.
you're not nothing to me. You're Poppy. And talking with you like this, I know it doesn't make any of what they do right. It can't. But
That's actually bad. That means if I grab all the tapes, I might have to rewatch all of them because there might be one that I only watched like 96%.
Poppy. For you, I'll always be here.
I still haven't planned him into the pit, and I feel like doing that would have been less of a drag than Poppy 4, probably. I haven't even played Into the Pit, but you know what? You know what? After this game, we might have to. We might have to. I need to wash the taste of this BS from my mouth, and the only two games I can think of that would do that is Into the Pit, or the real one I want to play, which is Crow Country. So what's this? Poppy and Huggy together, or Kissy and Huggy, right? So let me see. I haven't listened to that one beforehand, so it should say. It still says 13. Oh, now it says 14 out of 16. Yeah. And now I'm just worried about what's the tape that I missed. Oh well.
Please, do you have any food?
Sure. There you go. Eat them. This is a good one. I'll let it play while I go to the washroom, just in case I need to hear all of it.
Long way down. So, this is what we have to work with.
Do you believe it's doable?
Sure, yeah. It's doable.
Good. Remember, our timetable here is tight. If there's anything you need from me, do not hesitate.
Actually, I've got something I want to talk to you about. It's important.
I'm listening.
My company. We've built a lot for you over the years, and believe me, we've always been accommodating. We just did the work you paid us to do.
And your point here is?
I don't like what I'm supposed to be building here. Look, the game station, whatever. It'll be fun for the kids. Underground production plants. Sure, maximize production. Makes a kind of sense. As much as any of this, I suppose. But this... What in the world would a toy company need with a prison? When my people were building Playcare, all Mr. Ludwig could talk about was how much good it could do. And all you needed was a look at the man to know he believed every word of it. I need to hear that this is still the same company. If we're gonna make this thing for you, then I need that assurance. It's a game. Something for the kids. Anything. Mr. Ritterman?
Let me give you a bit of history, friend. In 1972, you signed a contract, a legally binding piece of paper that says whatever is asked of you, you do it. We asked. You did. In 1990, you signed another, a renewal. In it, had you bothered at all to read it, you'd have found a small clause. Any and all directives will be accomplished in the appropriate time and with appropriate compensation should the project be completed to satisfaction. Your name rests at the bottom of that document, and I remember because it was the ugliest bit of cursive I've ever seen. So now you do the work, because we've given you a directive.
Mr. Ritterman, we're near the...
Yes. Yes, we are. All of us are. On a ledge. Great things are coming. Great things that will someday make a lot of people very happy. But to do so, to make that dream real, we need this. Otherwise, there's a place we're all for. Together. I'm a businessman, Mr. Silver, and I don't like dead angry. I get paid to see that things get done. And this, like everything else...
Oh, these trophies are going to be so annoying.
Get done.
I'm glad you told me about that videotape, but I'm also kind of cheesed because now I don't know which videotape I'm going to be missing. It says for notes I have 15 out of 16, and I think I know which is the last one I need. But Avid Listener is 14 out of 16, and I don't know which one I already grabbed. This is gonna be annoying. Welcome to the Club of Tape Pain. I mean, the thing is, someone like me, because I stream all my gameplay, I do have it a little bit easier than you, because all I would have to do is just watch my first playthrough and see which tapes I've listened to, and then just watch a video that shows me all the tapes, and then go, okay, these 3 tapes I didn't grab and I didn't listen to, and that's how I get the trophy. But it's doing that that would take time, and you know, I'd rather just be crazy and figure it out on my own. So we're just gonna do that. But let's see which trophies we got left, so we can like aim for some of them. Access denied, doesn't want to give us that. Choose spare your life, we're gonna be doing that soon. Access the doctor's secret room, gonna be doing that soon. Yarnaby, gonna be doing that soon. Fun until the day you die. Okay, cool. So we're gonna be trying. Yeah, yeah. Just keep on doing. Just keep on doing. So hi there, Alien Benny. How you doing? I missed one tape and spent like 6 hours going through all my save files trying to see what I missed. What was it annoying when you found the tape that you needed? There's a specific thing you have to do for access denied. You just gotta press the button, but I guess you gotta wait until a specific part of the game.
I think you might be wrong,
Doey, why can't you just go with my plan of like killing everyone, including the kids? I don't know what's Poppy's plan here.
I can. And I'm sorry.
They look up to me, Poppy.
I don't know why Doey's even like entertaining her plans.
You disappeared. You left us. We looked.
Oh really? Shit.
Please. Do you have any...
Does that mean I can get it right now? Also, recent news for my Alyssa playthrough. I got in the game, the cutscene of Alyssa and Elisa and Flora. Yeah, I told you, bro. I told you. That's... You do not want to go there if you're trying to keep Elisa alive. But I do love... You see, that's what I love about Elisa and why it's my game of the year. Because we played it for, like, literally 30 hours, and we thought we knew everything about it. And then... It's like, oh, you get a secret cutscene if you bring your friend into that boss fight instead of the other one. And in my opinion, you actually get more money if you take Elise into the Flora boss fight because you get the 2 extra enemies. It's just kind of hard to keep Elise alive at that point. But yes, Flora summons 2 tyrants. I actually love that line too. She's like, I see you brought a friend. Then summons like 2 friends to help her out. They just don't make games like they used to. Actually giving you content. Actually giving you replay value. Well, okay, I'll say it did, like, bug a couple times here and there and may have crashed, but you know what? You know what? I expect the fucking game that's trying to replicate 1996 gameplay to be a little bit buggy compared to the game that came out in 2025 that's meant to be representative of video games today, and actually, you know what? This is 100% representative of video games today. It looks nice, but when you actually start like looking closely, it's like, damn, this is actually dog shit. Why is it so buggy? Why is it so glitchy? Why is it so big? Why is it so pricey? Too many whys, not enough answers. Like at this point, I feel like I gotta watch all the tapes, all the way through.
After a brief
And then the ones we
interruption,
might have missed, or the ones.
extracted subject
Yeah, we just gotta listen to all of them.
Specifically, 1322B from the Home Sweet Home. Before said interruption, I attempted to detail the subject's condition and overview the suitability of one Kevin
Trust me, she's gonna be one of the big bags the pros have all along.
Project Dowie.
What if she's Ollie?
The neural abnormalities noted in Dr. Newman's report are detailed.
You see, Vicky, Alyssa has nothing on 2R. It took me 6 years to find the alternate path. You're not wrong.
Trouble getting along with others.
Although, funny enough, if I played Alyssa just that one playthrough and then I came back like 2 or 3 years later, I would discover so much crazy shit that I would have not figured out my first playthrough. And that is why you go back to play video games for crazy shit like that.
He's reported to have attacked in moments of intense play. These tendencies raise concerns. The subject excels in all physical tests.
Oh, you kept Elise alive? GG's. She died for me.
Mental fortitude, all tested well above average in game station examinations.
Oh, wait, what? This is my favorite part.
So,
900 pounds of dough.
In Dr. Sawyer's eyes, Kevin is ideal for the project. However, if his use in this particular experiment is to move forward, we need to ensure we're not creating a time bomb just as we've begun stabilizing the entire project. If we're to create an experiment that can fulfill multiple assigned roles, we can't allow any single consciousness to throw the others off. Even a simple misregulation of emotions means we have 900 pounds of dough that can shift however it pleases. And
that's the only good part about this this level.
Simply because it was overwhelmed by a stray feeling. Regardless, Sawyer's word is law. And subjects 1322A and C are to be
900 pounds of dough.
Thus, all we can do is plan our safeguards accordingly.
Oh,
yes.
Is that actually supposed to be a reference to that? Funny enough, hearing tapes about company corruption in Poppy Playtime is more entertaining than playing any part of the game. You're not wrong. I like hearing Leaf Pierre. I like hearing that that asshole French man telling you what to do and shit. I don't think I got this one here.
Hey, can you hear me? There's something.
Or I guess I already had that one. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I already had that one. Also, when you press the PS button, the game literally freezes. Like, the game fucking freezes. The game freezes when you press the PS button. The way you fix it is pressing start and then start again. 2025 gaming. $30 Canadian. What more? Yeah, what needs to be said? I will say, I guess, something cute about this level. I didn't even know that fucking Barry came back. Granted, when I played this, I forgot who Barry even was until we replayed Chapter 2. But, hey, Barry's here! Yay! Remember Barry? Everyone thought he died in Chapter 2? When you, like, send him off the fucking cliff? Yeah, I can't wait for Lone Wolf. That's where I'm at. Which makes me laugh when people like shit on Security Breach. Hey, I mean, granted, day one that game was fucked, but at least you got a full game out of it. I guess we go back. Well, I can give people like I can give, and you know what? If people have actual valid criticisms, I can be like, okay, I can understand. someone being like, "Oh, I didn't like Security Breach because the marketing like showed off a lot of Annie, and then you play the game and there's not enough Annie." That's an actual criticism. Being like, "Oh, I didn't like the game because I like FNAF when you're sitting on the computer and like checking cams, and this one is free roam, so I don't like that." That's a you thing. But yeah, to think the secret of the Mimic is $29.99 Great British pounds, and this is 20. Sorry, 20 GBP really puts in perspective how overpriced this shit is. No, real shit. Like, to me, the old adage is like $1 an hour, right? So if you buy a $60 game, it better give you like 60 hours worth of content. And you know, some games can actually give you that, like a GTA or a big game like that, right? If you spend like $60 on a game and it's only like 3 hours, that's when you're like, ah, fuck, I fucked up. Unless you keep on replaying and replaying it, then it might be worth it, right? Granted, that's how I try to convince myself to pay a lot of money on a game. But real shit, the fact that this chapter here costs more than Chapter 3 and is like half the size of Chapter 3 makes me go, okay, this chapter should have been at least $15 at most. Why is it like almost $30 if you're getting less content? More bugs, more glitches, like, I don't know. Up to this point, the price increase made sense. Chapter 1 on PlayStation Canada, it's like $7, right? And it's like, okay, $7 for a small little slice of life story. Cool, I'm okay with that. Chapter 2, it went to $15. It's like, okay, you're asking for more, but you gave me more hours, you gave me more lore, you gave me more sections, you gave me more. So you can pay, it makes sense why I'm paying more money for an increase on my gameplay, right? Then Chapter 3 said, all right, guys, you're okay with 7 and 15, but are you okay with like 25? And I'm like, I'm okay with it if you're giving me a game. You're increasing your price, so you gotta increase your quality. And you know what? Maybe because Chapter 2 really like set the bar really low, I was blown away with Chapter 3. I'm like, damn, the quality is good, the voice acting is good, even Ollie's. The graphics are good, the gameplay is good. I'm actually like shooting shit is actually fun. I'm surviving the horror. There's some cringe stuff here and there, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's a game for kids, so I can't be like, oh wow, Catnap has a dumb voice, because please play care or die. No, it's a game for kids, so I gotta treat it as such. And you know what? It's a game I would probably make my kid play and be like, shit, they're probably gonna get some nightmares from this, because like the amount of blood and gore that's in Chapter 3, shit, Miss Delight's model alone can give kids nightmares. So I'm like, you know what? This actually surprised me. It's worth it. Then Chapter 4 no, I was getting to there. Then Chapter 4 comes out and it's like, alright, you're okay with $25, right? Are you okay with 30? I'm like, well, shit, honestly, I am okay with 30. Because what you showed me in Chapter 3 made me go, alright, if you're gonna give me more of that, but even more, then let's go all the way. I'm okay with spending more money. You spend more money, what do you get? You get more bugs, you get more glitches, you get lore that makes zero sense, you get information that is not relevant to the game. The first tape you get is the tapes being like, oh yeah, the flare gun is gonna be used to like ignite shit. Don't use it on the red gas because you could kill yourself. You don't use the flare gun for any of that shit. You don't. So already the game's like fucking with you. It's not worth it. It's honestly not worth it. There's no section in this game that I actually genuinely have fun with. The Yarnaby section is dumb. You're gonna see it in a minute. The Dr. Harley Sawyer section was a big letdown. And then, real shit, the Play-Doh man boss fight, they just said, alright, take Verdugo from Resident Evil 4 and put it in the arena from, there was an RE game where you're, like, fighting in an arena like that. But they basically just took an RE boss fight and made it for kids. And yeah, I'm not going to give it points for that. And if someone's like, what's Verdugo? Play RE4 or either OG or a remake, and you're going to be like, damn, this is a good boss fight. Not whatever the hell this game is. But hey, you'll see it soon. Yeah, no, Chapter 4 is a big letdown. If you're okay with spending more money for less content, then I don't know what you're doing here. It honestly feels like an RE boss fight. I'm just trying to remember specifically which one. Granted, as soon as you have liquid nitrogen, it's gonna make me think of RE4. So there's a trophy in this section to beat this section without using a hiding spot. It keeps on glitching for me. We're gonna see if we can actually get it done. I'm gonna compare this to Lone Wolf quality-wise when it's out because the streets are saying that Lone Wolf is gonna be $20. So if Lone Wolf's gonna be $30, I would actually say I would compare Lone Wolf more to a what's that FNAF? I would compare more to Into the Pit. I don't know, like it's always been dumb to compare one chapter of Poppy to literally any full game. If you want to compare chapter 1 through 4 to a full game, then yeah, go for it. But being like, yo, like Beneath the Dark Revival is much better than chapter 3 of Poppy Playtime, I'll be like, yeah, it's almost like one is a full game and one is like a part of a series. Let's go. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna lock in for this section because it's been buggy for me, and I've been wanting to get this trophy literally since the stream started. So, just give me a second, guys. We got to do this section without using a hiding spot. I don't know how you do this section without using a hiding spot because it's buggy as shit. So we'll find out. We'll find out together. Don't worry. Can someone tell me how he fucking heard me, please? No, like, real shit. How did he hear me? How did he hear me? If I went through there, I would have avoided the trophy. I fear I'm just a bendy glazer at heart. Am I out? Yeah, I mean, even if you were, everything that you said, I actually agree with. So, I don't know. You're much of a glazer as I am. It's shit like this that's gonna make me go, you know what, maybe I'm done playing indie horror games forever. We need our revenge? No, we need our fucking money back. That's what we need. If you enjoy games, it's a right to show criticism. Just don't avoid criticisms or other opinions, and it's just don't avoid criticism or other opinions. It's all good. Exactly, and I mean, if you want to be the type that's like, no one can say bad shit about my game. I don't want to hear it. I mean, I guess that's all right, but like, you can't tell other people that they're wrong for having their opinion. Also, no, we're soft locked in a way where every time we play this, we're gonna respawn here. So at this point, fuck it, we might as well just restart from the beginning. Excuse me? No. FNAF will always be my favorite franchise that holds a special place in my heart. By my opinion, Bendy has the better recent games from its franchise. You know, to each their own. I would say Bending the Ink Machine is a big pile of dog shit, and Dark Revival is actually what made the series good, but, you know. I would say FNAF, well, you might be right about the recent games. I would still say FNAF has more quality games than Bendy. Now, I've only played 2 Bendy games, and I've only enjoyed one of them. So maybe Boris could be a good game, but at least when it comes to FNAF, well, you're right that they've had some misses. They've had more hits than misses compared to Bendy or Poppy, in my personal opinion. Yeah, I don't even think kids know what No Man's Land means. No, I know. That's why it's like... Bendy is made by 2 people, so I can understand why sometimes the quality can be questionable. I thought that was, like, originally the first game. Don't they have, like, a studio and a team now? How did this fucker hear me? No, real shit, how did he hear me? I was staying fucking still. How did he hear me? I'm gonna go to Walmart tomorrow and just break every Yarnaby toy I fucking see there. Bendy has 2 mainline games, whereas FNAF has like 10 or something. You're not wrong about that. I'm playing Dead by Daylight so dramatic. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Dead by Daylight is also another game that can go fuck itself. The Audi studio and team, but a bit through Dark Revival, they switched to just being the 2 of them. Maybe they should keep the team because Dark Revival is probably the best thing that they did. So they should not go back to being 2 people because that's what made the first game suck. This fucker's glitched. He has to be glitched at this point. He just immediately knows where I am, even though I'm not even moving and shit. Oh. Yeah, that's another thing, guys. Thank you very much for reading that. I won't lie, it's kind of hard for me to make good points when the game is actively putting me in a bad mood. But yeah, if anyone's gonna be like, yo, like, hey, Bendy's, like, made by 2 people, guys. Like, come on, we shouldn't be too hard on them. FNAF was made by 1 fucking person, so please shove that criticism up your ass. If anything, Bendy should be in a much better state of polish because it has 2 people instead of 1. But hey, you know, let's just bend over and just let buggy games be buggy. No, thank you for bringing that up, Hundan. We're just gonna act as if FNAF, one of the greatest indie hard games of all time, wasn't made by 1 person. Oh, but Bendy's made by 2, so we gotta excuse all the bugs and glitches and all the dumb shit. No, thank you very much for that. Also, real shit, tell me how when 1 person makes a game, it's like polished as shit. FNAF 1. When a studio makes a game, it's broken as shit. Security breach. Then it's gotta make most of his games solo. I don't like using the amount of people as a reason as to why a game's bad. Sometimes less is better because of more creative freedom. Yep. You're even crouching! Secret of the Mimic is pretty amazing, though. Definitely respect to Steel. Oh no, Secret of the Mimic's fucking amazing. If someone wants to say Secret of the Mimic had a very bad glitch that soft-locked you at the end of the game, you're not wrong. And Steel definitely should be criticized for that, but you know what happened? 3 days later, they put out a patch that makes it so you can't get that glitch ever again. This game still has glitches that were patched in the PC version in January that are now in the console version, which they're not going to patch out because that would cost money, and they'd rather make stupid toys and NFTs than actually fix the game that people are playing. I mean, it also depends on the experience in the game development. Bro, I'm going to say this. If you are bad at making video games, maybe you should not be working at a job where you're making video games. No offense. You don't see me making movies because I'm not good at making movies. Secret of the Mimic is my favorite FNAF game. It's a really good one. I actually kind of want to replay it just to see what they fixed with the patch. At this point, I'm thinking I just got to take a different route. Yeah. I'll give it that one. I'll give it that one. Yeah, that's all I can say. Granted, I know I can bring up games that people would be like, who? What? What is that? And I'll be like, fucking play more games that aren't just indie, but Alisa was made by one person, and it's such a good game. Such a good game. There's many games that have been made by one. I think a game came out last year that was made by one person, and it's still like one of the top-rated games on Steam. I don't know. Have you ever heard of something called like Company Lethal or something? I don't know. It's kind of crazy how like people can make polished games all by themselves. This shit's gonna fuck with me all day. This shit's gonna fuck. Yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. And that's when the idiot says, that's not a scary horror game. And that's when I go, you haven't played Lethal Company. This shit's gonna give me a stroke. Now that I do feel bad for the PC players, but no offense guys, but you gotta know that these games are being made for consoles and not PC anymore. Nowadays a game will usually be meant to be played on a console and then PC or anything else later. Fuck it. Doesn't a game like Expedition 33 have a very small dev team yet? They're bodying AAA games and a lot of people personal game of the year? Yeah. Yeah, you got me. The funny thing is I'm going to complete this section and the trophy's not going to pop. Because it hasn't popped, and I don't know why. The only thing I can think of is you gotta do that whole entire section without dying. Go fuck yourself, game. Honestly, you can suck my goddamn cock. No shit, I did the exact same thing I've been doing in the first fucking hour, and now the trophy pops. Yeah, no. So if someone's like, yo, I'm not using any of the hiding spots and any of that shit, I'm dying and getting the checkpoints and I'm still not getting it, the only thing I can say is you gotta start a new game. That's the only way the trophy's gonna pop. If you load the game and try doing it, it's just not gonna work. Varg Hog? Okay, cool. No, they can all of it. Fucking stupid ass trophy. It is out of the way, so we can start working on the other one. So let's see. I guess we can do Hold the Breath. Spare Life vehicle.
I need some help here! Hey, watch the door! Watch the door!
Right here. On the mattress.
Do you think we're ever gonna see the medic in this game?
You're okay. Okay! Look at me! I'm a mess!
Poppy? What's going on?
We were trying to bring supplies back up to the elevator, but we got jumped. Had to turn all the way back around. They took everything we had. Right after one of them bit my leg.
How is he?
Oops, dropped the controller. That's right.
Doc? Not too bad. He'll live.
See?
He'd bite clean. Could get infected otherwise.
So, what do we do now?
For starters, you two stay here tonight. Let things settle down outside. I'll find more food for you to bring up to play care. When you're ready.
Thanks, Joey. Sorry we lost the supplies. It won't happen again.
The important thing is you're both okay. Aside from that bite, that is. Hey, Doc, let me grab some wound cream for our pal here.
Right. Well, I was gonna say, now that that section's done, when we gotta redo it later, at least we can use the hiding spots.
Is the doctor... No, don't suppose he is then? I've been here gathering parts for the generator. Lots.
No, Doey is bipolar. Okay, don't grab that before the game tells you to, otherwise you're gonna waste the grab. Cool. Move.
He's made it impossible for me to get around here. Traps like this are everywhere. It's the cold that hurts.
Poor Doey. It just took one look at Clayface and said, "Yeah, just copy the homework, but recolored it a little bit different." Literally has the same weakness too. How do you fight Clayface? And someone's like, Clayface, Batman villain. He's made out of clay, and he can turn himself into whatever he wants to. So the only way Batman can ever stop him is with liquid nitrogen. Because, I mean, yeah.
Ah, and here you are. Just as I expected. It appears you are every bit of the type years. And to think Playtime had someone of such rare quality and never noticed. Funny.
Can you die if you go there?
I say I remember seeing your face before.
No. Cool.
I'm curious. Why come back? It can't be that a vague lantern was your only reason. Was there someone you loved here? Someone you'd lost? Was it the pain of not knowing for sure that brought you here?
Marvel's no better, but DC can get really goofy. They both can get really goofy. I would say when they want to, DC can have some of the most interesting villains ever. With Marvel, they usually keep them unhinged as shit. I'm the Green Goblin. I'm crazy. Granted, he is literally just supposed to be like the Spider-Man version of the Joker, but. Key card. That's funny. A long time ago, you could say that DC had like the better like animated movies, and Marvel had like the better games. But now DC has nothing. They don't have movies. They don't have games. They got nothing. Marvel's winning, and that's not good. Beep. Injustice 3 win? Yeah, I'm down for it. Shit, I gotta play Injustice 2. Gotta play as the Ninja Turtles! Although I will say if they actually make Injustice 3, it's gonna have some of like the worst characters of all time. Just because 1 and 2 already kind of pick like the big characters, so yeah, Injustice 3 is probably gonna have characters like, I don't know, Mole Man or some shit. Like, who the hell wants to play as that?
The experiments killed everyone, including whoever you came back for. You know that by now, yes? Probably so you have. Witnesses from this.
Go.
Oh, so innocent.
Wait, what?
Did she tell you?
What are you talking about?
That she knew it was coming? Or did she leave out that crucial detail? Yes, that wouldn't surprise me. Has she not strung you along?
Shut up. Oh, Joker 2. Yeah. I haven't even seen Joker 1, but yeah, I heard something about that.
You realize the futility of this, don't you? Meat rots and
goddamn
dysfunction. It's as replaceable as anything else.
Oh, nice. That's good. Alright, there's a trophy in this section. Let me take a look. Complete the gas mask without any oxygen tank refills. Have a trick for this? Same here. It's called Don't Stop Running. Oh, okay, you just straight up die. Oh my god, these trophies are so fucking stupid. No, yeah, it's really one of those like memorized sections. Granted, technically I'm allowed to use the gas mask, I just can't use any filter on it. So I guess you're supposed to like go in one and just do it in one go.
I should think so, Danny. I promise you.
That is true.
Yes, I should think so.
Always will be. I know you're scared. You're hurt. But this is play care.
Maybe I gotta watch the whole entire video over there, man. GG. Technically, the whole place should just explode if you do that.
Always will be. I know you're scared. You're hurt. But this is play care.
him up to secondary lab.
Forgot you're supposed to. You can go up here.
Something. Anything yet?
Okay.
Send him up to secondary lab. Anything yet?
That's what, 3 numbers?
Nothing. Cognitive functionality.
We always will be. I know you're scared. You're hurt.
Why do you submit to their whims? Playtime hurt us. My experiments hurt us. Who cares about her? She'd sacrifice you in an instant if she believed it meant getting what she wants. The only difference between her and I...
We just need 1 number, right?
I should think so, Danny.
I screwed up. I screwed up. I screwed up.
Nice to meet Dr. White. Whoever adopted me.
This one's the head, right? Assuming that's the arm, that's the leg, that's the hand, and the fuck is that? So 5 is the foot, 4 is the leg, that one, 3 is the hand, 2 is the arm, and 1 is the head. Cool, so the first number we're just gonna have to guess, right? Nice. So it's something, what, 5? It's 3? 3 what? Camera 3 is the hand, so that's 1. 4 is the leg, so that's 9. And the foot is 5? The code never changes. 35198. This is gonna be a jump scare, right? The fuck? So what's the purpose of going out to grab, like, the code if the code's always the same the first try? What? Yeah, wait, what? So you can just skip this whole entire section just by going on YouTube then, huh? Wait, what? But don't leave the area? Why not? Not gonna lie, you're kind of confusing me. For the achievement, you need all the little papers, but now there's no gas? Wait, what is the achievement called? Complete the gas maze puzzle without any oxygen tank refills. But the puzzle is putting in the code, no?
It's here.
Why can't I feel anything?
Numbness is to be expected.
That's dumb. Then at that point, it's not doing the maze puzzle without a gas mask. It's getting all the papers from the maze puzzle without refueling your gas mask. This game's dumb.
Oh, it looks like he's waking up.
Where am I? What is this? Oh no. They didn't. Those backstabbing traitors.
Dr. Sawyer, can you hear me?
White? White, is that you? Who else is in there with you?
No, I'm down with that. Trust, this game's putting me in a mood, but the more we chip away on trophies, the more happier I'll be. So I don't mind doing that later.
Feels like it's split in two.
I was gonna have to take a break soon anyways to get some food in me, because I'm starting to get hangry, but after that, if I don't commit to the
Who gave you the order?
to the 200 grab pack trophy, we can just play on Twitch or on our own.
I gave the order, Sawyer.
Have fun, and then I can focus on this tomorrow.
Of course it'd be you. You have no idea what kind of mistake.
We usually just go into like spooky maps on creative just to get
From where
XP.
I'm sitting, you're the one who keeps making mistakes that
Plus,
need
creative helps
fixing.
me
We
because
gave
that way I
you
don't get to like
so
spoil
many
myself in
opportunities to clean up your
anything
own
that
mess,
is
but you just couldn't do
related
it,
to
could
VR,
you?
right? Like, I still haven't done a Fortnite stream where we use the Superman mythic, and I do want to get that reaction on stream for you guys, but I can still play creative, work on the battle pass, and not spoil myself with that content.
Why do you think you're sitting in there right now and not in Boxy's stomach? Let me tell you how this
Yeah,
is
I'm
gonna
definitely
go,
down
Sawyer.
for some of that.
From now on, you're here to give the lab boys answers when they need them. And
But
carry
trust,
out
kind of like
procedures
RE0,
when and how we
you know
tell
me,
you
man.
to. That's it.
When I start working
You'll
on
be an
a
open book
game
to
that I
us
want to
whenever we
delete, I
want.
just want to
So
focus on
finally,
that so I can just
or
delete
give
it,
in,
right? That way it's out of the back of my
Because
mind, and I'm
either
like,
way, we own the
I can just
infrastructure
enjoy
you're
gaming
wired
and not have
into.
to deal with this shit.
You'll die for this leaf. When I get my hands on you.
No, man. Anytime you want to play something, just let me know. And if anything, you're saving my ass. If you didn't say that, my mentality was like, all right, I got to get ready for like 6 hours of this BS. But you saying that makes me go, you know what? Maybe I just do the one playthrough and then I come back any other day. Let's focus on getting most of this shit done. I was gonna say, wow, I've only been playing for an hour and 15, but I forgot how many times we crashed. So at this point, we might have been playing for like 4 or 5 hours.
You're safe here. Oh, okay.
No, the real shit. And so I was gonna be like, wait, you deleted RE0? No. Like there's two mentalities. It's either I'm so close to getting this platinum done that I just want to finish it, and that way I can just go back to enjoying this game at my own pace, like RE0. And then there's other games where I'm like, you know what? I need to platinum this, so then I never touch it again in my life, like Sonic Frontiers PS4. And either option makes me happy when I get it done, because at least I have that sense of pride and accomplishment, right, EA?
Yes, I should think so.
Where the hell is this last piece of paper? Actually, what am I looking for? We're looking for a brawn.
No eye movement. Stand by. Subject appears stable.
If anything, I'm starting to notice that the wires
Don't you worry now,
are
Cassie.
where you're supposed to go.
Feeling your path. Secondary lab.
This is care. Your new home.
Ron.
You're safe here.
Hold your breath, Trophy. Let's go. I'm trying to get an external hard drive so I never have to delete any games. You should. I've had an external hard drive ever since my PS4 got full, and I have always been thankful for it. All of my PlayStation 4 games are always on my external hard drive. That way I can just keep my main storage on my PS5 specifically for PS5 games. So, if anything, no, actually no, you just remind me exactly why I need to delete this. Because if this was like, we'll say like Alicia or even RE0, where it's like taking space in my external hard drive, it's not a necessity to complete it right away because it's on my external. I'm not freeing any space off my PS5. This, on the other hand, can only be played on my PS5. So even if it's just 5 gigs, I want those 5 gigs back because anything else that's being taken up by those 5 gigs is better than this game taking up those 5 gigs. So, yeah. Also, why is my screen going all foggy now? What the fuck? And I guess someone could be like, why don't you just get the external or the extra storage for the PS5? First of all, that costs a lot of money, and also, fuck no. PS5 does not have that many games where you really need to buy an extra memory card. Unless you're a weirdo that just plays Call of Duty. Then yeah, 2 COD games will take up all your space. Also, cool game. What the hell is this? Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, let's see what trophies we're going for next. Also, thank you very much for that, Just J Arts. Probably the easiest way to do that section, not gonna lie. Alright, Avid Reader, 15 out of 16. Avid Listener, 14 out of 16. Doughy, complete the game without dying. Self-Restraint, access denied. Heart of Gold. Heart of Gold, we're gonna get it very soon. Uncovering the Past, we should get it very soon. And access denied, we should get it another time.
I know you're scared. You're hurt.
So here, no, like, there's not that many PS4 games that like I buy and then I'm like, I never want to play this again.
Nothing. Cognitive functionality appears minimal at best.
Plus, it also kind of helps that most of the like collection games that have been coming out are only like on PS4, so it doesn't take up space off my hard drive. Like Marvel vs. Capcom Collection, Fighting Collection 1 and 2 are PS4 games, so it's not taking up any space on my PS5. And you know what? I'm kind of glad Capcom didn't make a PS5 version. There's no really need to have a PS5 version of a game unless it actually like gives you benefits. If the PS5 and PS4 version are the same, then at that point I might as well just have the PS4 version. Where the hell am I going?
Hey. We're here for you, Timmy.
Timmy! I think we gotta go up. Well, I was gonna say, has anyone done this section without the gas mask? Because I know we're gonna get the cutscene where the rat breaks our mask, and I'm just wondering what happens if you do that part and don't have a gas mask on.
You're safe here.
Cognitive functionality appears minimal at best.
Great.
Make your way to the doctor?
Set up the secondary lab. Maybe they can scrounge
Oh yeah, the door that was... That kind of got me, just because I was talking. What the fuck? Yo, it's pulling me over there. It's pulling me over there. It's shit like that that's gonna... Maybe no. I need to get the platinum, but also I know what's gonna happen if I try going for self-restraint today. I'm gonna go fucking crazy when dumb shit like this happens. 1 press, 2 press, 3 press, restart the game. 4 press, restart the game. 5th press, restart the game. 6 press, 7, and that's when you go. Oh, I guess I have to grab this one because that one bugged out. The hardest part of self-restraint isn't to under presses, it's if the game will give you fucking the press that you want. You see, the self-restraint trophy isn't referring to the game, it's referring to in real life. It actually works too, that's the best part. And at this part, that's when I go self-restraint on chapter 5 is gonna be the death of me. Also, question: how come that actually like fucks with my hand? Like I never even noticed it breaks my hand. No. Well, it's the most annoying part of the game, right?
Just like them, a blind, scurrying little rat. You think poor Yarnaby was my only pet?
What does Gus Fring say? You crippled little rata. Oh, is this why you don't have flares for this section? Can you move out? Oh my fucking god. This section was bad day 1. Buddy would not stop jumping at enemies. Is the PS3 piss filter? You wish. You wish. I'll take the goddamn PS3 piss filter over JPEG of barf on my screen. Okay, battery missing here. Turn this on here. Go here. There we go. If this fucker was like an insta-kill, this action actually might be kind of scary. Like, that's the thing that makes zero sense to me. These enemies went from like insta-kill to now it takes a couple of hits for them to kill you. It's kind of hard to be scared of something if it doesn't kill you instantly. What the fuck? Alright, now the game's just straight up cheating. You can suck my cock. I always wondered how that fucker showed up out of nowhere when I was playing the regular game, like on default brightness. Now I know. It's because they cheat. It's because they just straight up cheat. Cool. Yeah, literally just pop in. No wonder this area is dark as shit. That way you don't see the pop in. Which area am I turning on first? This? Yeah, I think I'm opening this up first, right?
Please see that he doesn't eat all of you. I'd like there to be something that news.
How the fuck is this here? I'm gonna go take a piss. $30, by the way. Real shit, I thought he was gonna, like, at least teleport out and find a way to kill me. Yeah, let's get to the next part. Let's see how this shit pops in front of us. Wait, did I trap this fucking idiot? I think I trapped it. Bro, I literally can't... It can't do anything now. I don't even think you're supposed to do this. I don't think this is even supposed to be allowed, but we kind of trapped this fucking thing. That's funny as shit. Now watch it disappear and pop it in front of me by running around. No, if anything, I actually like that. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but if you're smart enough, you should be able to trap an enemy inside of a cage. I just don't think that's it's intentional. I'll take it. That's funny.
Do you believe you're taking the moral high road? Is that what you believe?
This part's
Dear
weird.
friend, let me illuminate for you an obvious truth. Survival necessitates choices. Difficult choices.
To me, they actually did make a competent game. It was Chapter 3. I just don't think they'll ever make that ever again because the people that made that do not work at that company anymore.
Yours. You know what you have to do.
This is the weirdest part of the
Just
game.
the slightest pull, and you snuff whatever minuscule bit of light still flickers behind those faraway
It was.
eyes.
It was too competent.
That brutish glob of clay would do it. Poppy would do it. It's your mission. The door will open.
Like real shit. Am I supposed to be? Am I supposed to feel bad if I kill this toy? Like maybe if it was like Dog Day or an actual smiling critter, I'd be like, you know what? I feel bad for killing this thing. But this is a nightmare critter, the same ones that are like trying to kill us right now. So like, I do not feel bad if I kill this thing. But there's a trophy to not kill it, so I guess we'll just leave. Oh, that's, you can't jump down. Cool. But yeah, real shit. Like, who felt bad for actually killing that monster? Because I know I did. But someone would be like, but they're kids! Yeah, kids that are trying to kill me. Therefore, bust the cap, flare cap in their plushy face or whatever.
Fine. Have it your way. Come on in. The doctor will see you now.
Heyo. Heart of gold? Yeah, no, it's kill or be killed. Why are you trying to make me feel bad for the toy? The toy that, now that those nightmare critters broke in that area, they're probably gonna go eat that dragon that we saved anyway, so, yay. Also, you get that voice line if you, if you disobey the doctor, so, kinda cool, I guess. It's like if RE4 tried to make us feel sympathy over the Ganados. I mean, the funny thing is they do. It's just, they do a better job in that game. It's like, hey, I feel bad for killing this granny that's being controlled by a freaking worm, but also, if I don't shoot this bitch in the face, she's gonna chop my head off, so, yeah. No, they do. If anything, I would say, I need to play more Remake, but OG RE4 does make you feel bad for the villagers. Specifically, when you beat the game, it shows you, it gives you cutscenes of the villagers' life before Sadler shows up. So you actually do see, like, the villagers, like, farming, like, playing guitar for the kids. Like, they're having a happy life, and then halfway through the credits, you see Sadler show up and start giving people injections. It's like, ooh. Like, you actually do feel bad for them, but, yeah. Worse, I'll say, even though I do shit on the game, a worse version of RE4 Remake would have had the Ganado screaming in pain while you're like attacking them. Be like, Leon, kill me, free me from my grasp. That's what they could have. They could have gone in that direction, but I'm glad they didn't. So. Which, sadly, RE4 never shows you when they're turning. The remake could have given us that, but they didn't for some weird reason. So I'm just gonna assume they're saving it for RE5 remake when you do see someone turning slowly into it.
I do. Off somewhere.
Ooh, look at the RTX on these walls.
Beyond this place. Beyond any place. A battle. For whom does it toll? A wounded little pup lifts his head beneath the shadow of the master's raised
When someone's already a zombie, they basically die? Yeah, until you watch that stupid RE movie that says, oh no, if you turn into a zombie and you eat your girlfriend, we actually can still cure you, and you can go back to being a human. And I go, yeah, that's when Resident Evil went full return. Yeah. Vendetta's not a good movie as soon as you start thinking with your brain.
Not even the ground beneath your feet.
The only one I can remember doing is William. I guess Krauser counts to when you kill him, he has that old spark of human in him. Oh, from the remix? Yeah. I'll give you the William. Maybe that's the last one. Bro, what the fuck do you want to do when this guy's like putting me in a fucking corner?
Its machines are nothing to me. The childish fantasy of a naive, broken man. They won't sell.
I mean, the sad thing is the Doctor should be the big bad of the whole entire game if you think about it. But he's relegated to like some weird mini-boss that you kill so fucking quick that it makes you go, okay, so why is Catnap more of a threat than the guy that actually created the fucking creatures? Makes no sense. It's like if a random normal base zombie was more of a threat than William Birkin, the creator of the G-Virus. It's like, I think it should be the other way around.
So far down that no one will ever find me. Not you, not the prototype, not anyone.
What? I mean, you might be right about that. Burn Trap's not really a threat. Yeah, the one that like gets dropped and then it's just gotta go. Oh, so I guess Buddy shows up on both sides. Kind of weird. I remove my camera for a second.
My discovery, my recognition. I was the one who paved the golden path.
Now what? The fuck? So apparently day one you wouldn't get a cutscene when you press this. Like, you know it's some shit when Yarnaby was a better boss fight than this guy. That's when you know you fucked up. There has to be a secret note in this area. Someone said access denied happens if I press it more like 3 times? Is that how I do it? Or is it the scanner by the generator? There we go, access denied, sad face. Alright, cool. So it can be anyone. You just gotta press it 3 times. Good. I was gonna say we're getting the Omni hand, so have to finish this trophy. Get this trophy quickly. All right. Which ones we got? Oh, funny enough, we're kind of close to platinum now. So the 4 we're gonna get on this playthrough at this point are Access Doctor Secret Room, Doughy, Avid Reader, Avid Listener, and then the last 2 we need are Fearless and Self-Restraint, which at this point, if we are this close to getting all the trophies, I actually wouldn't mind going for no death speedrun. I feel minus the cutscenes and unskippable parts, I could actually beat this in less than 2 hours. But we'll see. I'm still trying to like think of that comment you said. Only one I can remember doing it is William. Guest Krauser counts when you kill him and shit. I guess for me, at least right now, I'm thinking of like old timeline and shit, right? I guess for me, a character that like fully turns into a monster and I feel bad for them might actually have to be Lisa Trevor. She might be the number one, just because. Shit, even without the backstory, you feel bad for that character, but once you learn the backstory, you feel even worse. Like, real shit, all of Poppy Playtime story basically is a ripoff of Lisa Trevor. Let's take a kid, let's experiment on her, kill her parents, make her into a monster. That's the most generic answer. How? What the fuck? Right, fuck you. You know nothing about Lisa Trevor. Picking goddamn William Birkin and Krauser, yeah, okay. Two characters that like sin so fucking much that they deserve the mutations that they get. Lisa deserved nothing. Everyone said Lisa. No offense, but who's everyone? We're having a conversation between you and me. You're gonna tell me fucking the opinion of the FGC on Sagat? No, I'm talking to between us. What the fuck? At that point, might as well say Ashley. I feel like I fucked up by not going into the secret room where the doctor was. Shit. Oh, of course. You gotta remember I'm the streamer. What I say goes. I feel like I missed an item in that room. Resident Evil 1 remake. Alright, Jadio, we should be playing RE1 Remake soon this month, so you'll get to meet Lisa, and I'll explain as to why she's the most tragic character in Resident Evil history. The best part about Lisa is she's a new addition to the original game. Capcom's like, alright, we're gonna remake RE1, but we're actually gonna add shit to the story to make it more interesting and maybe make the rest of the series make more sense. That was when they actually made good remakes. Now they'll take a game like RE4 and they're like, we're gonna say we're gonna make the story better, but we're actually gonna make it worse by not improving on it. We're actually gonna remove shit from the story. And only idiots are gonna say that it's a much better story now. I mean, there's some good things in RE1 Remake. Lisa literally being the only good thing about it. I don't know, I missed something.
Yes! My signal's coming through! Finally! The doctor. He's dead. I didn't think I'd ever get to say that. You, my friend, are a hero. Again and again, you do the impossible. You got us here. And the end is coming. All that's left is him. Let's regroup at Safe Haven. Take stock. Talk more there.
Imagine this took you back. I feel like I missed out on a note or a video. I've never seen this one.
That you, kid?
Yeah, it's me.
Don't lurk out there. It's weird. Just come on in. Being early isn't a crime.
The thing is, funny enough, we don't even need to finish the rest of the game. Access the Doctor's secret room, avid listener, avid reader, Doey.
You know why I asked you here, right?
Why are we doing this dance again, boss?
You have it! The Omni Hand! Then we can do this. It's... You have no idea what this means. It's everything. You've done what none of us ever could. Given us hope. And believe me, down here, that's worth something. Take a minute to catch your breath. I'm sure the others would love to talk.
I think the smartest thing to do at this point would be to just
Good. You're here.
see which messages and videos I'm missing and then just go straight for them.
The doctor?
Those are the only two things I need at this point. Doey and uncovering the past are pretty simple.
The prototype's attention. He'll be scared. He knows he's losing now. And the orphans are all he has. Now's the time to...
Which one's that one called again?
Get to the foundation. Make everything ready.
Look, we need to talk about this. We shouldn't... Just give it a second.
there? What's...
He's outside!
Ollie?
He's outside!
Who? Who's... Oh no. You need to distract him, Joey. Please. Keep him away from here.
Without the generator!
I know, but he can't get in here. Not now. Just buy us some time. You'll have to fix the generator. Work quickly. You won't have a lot of time.
But I...
Trust us, Joey. Trust me.
Just...
Okay, so there was a keycard I was supposed to grab during that boss fight that takes me into the extra area.
I'll try to gather the others. Keep them safe. Ollie, if you can hear me, work with our friend here.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You can do this.
You heard her. Now let's get to it. First, you'll want to open the access panel on the generator. It's just a little door on the outside of the machine. Use the Omni hand. Whenever you're ready, flip the breaker switch. But be aware, while it's down, grab an external resistor. Attach that to the capacitor bank. Now use the Omni tool to override the generator's chipset protocols, so we can yank out the busted surge protector. It's the flash. Pull it! Nice! Now put in a new one. It's done. We did it. Good.
You did it.
I'm just trying to wait for a checkpoint so that way, if we go back in time, we can skip this part and continue on. Just in case there's a tape or a letter further up in the game that I need to do. I've never seen these characters dance before.
Shouldn't wait anyway. Head for the foundation. Plant the explosives. Meet back here after. We'll go over what comes next.
Yeah, these tapes reset for a reason, right? I'm assuming we get a checkpoint here. Okay, yeah, we should have a checkpoint here. Alright, let's see where we gotta go. Maybe a bit too early? That is a perfect spot.
We will be put to good use.
What kind of fucking death animation is that? Alright, we can load when we're probably like right there.
Elliot's machines are nothing to me. The childish fantasy of a naive, broken man. They won't serve you here. Nothing can. Strange. I'd expected more.
They just look at you and just say, yeah, okay, cool.
Elliot's machines are nothing to me. The childish fantasy of a naive, broken man. They won't serve you here. Nothing can.
It's over here. There we go. You're just gonna find that on your first try, right? What I'm hoping is that I'm getting closer to getting all the notes and tapes, and as soon as those 2 trophies pop, I don't even need to finish the game. I just need to, I can start going on a Deathless run in the 200 pack run. Which I think I'm going to separate those 2 just to make it easier.
Don't bury myself so far down that no one will ever find me. Can't you? Prototype as anyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys better, you can't do that. You can't do that. I'm literally being chased by an insta-kill drone. You can't fucking put one in front of me while I'm running away. I mean, you can, but it's bullshit.
It was going to be mine. It was all going to be mine. My discovery, my recognition. I was the one.
Well, I've smashed square once. Alright, cool. We should get a trophy to pop here. That has to be the last page. Your genus program removal letter? Why didn't trophy pop? Does that not count as a hidden document?
Your suggestions?
To produce the results I'm after.
Yum.
Have I made an error in allowing your survival?
Of course not. We just need more time to perfect the time.
Time is precisely what we do not have.
Then I suggest you find some more. That will give me labs access. At least with the two of us.
That is out of the question.
You will support. Fine. But you have no staff, virtually no test subjects. It's hardly ideal conditions. Even when this place was fully operational, we were beating our heads against this. You can't expect to do it on your own so quickly.
The situation necessitates it be done quickly.
I'm just giving you the facts. And the fact is, we need more time, or this isn't going to work. I can only be reactive up here.
Then of what use are you?
You know I'm still your best shot at cracking that secret. If I weren't, you would have already killed me. A sound observation.
Yes, you have made yourself useful. Provide me
more options.
I will try again.
Of course.
But
If you are stalling,
Or worse.
remember,
your usefulness
Is the only reason you were not stripped for meat and spare parts.
I like the prototype. He's cranky.
What's a dozen children? 1,000? Next to this? What would they have been otherwise? Another drooling automaton out in the world, blindly accepting the offerings of better men? I gave them purpose. I made their lives matter.
Uncovering the past. Okay, cool. Got a trophy for getting that. I won't lie though, that should have been the last piece of paper that I need to get the the document trophy, so I don't know why that didn't pop. At this point in time, I'm 15 out of 16 for avid reader and 14 out of 16 for avid listener, so not gonna lie, I'm starting to freak the fuck out, because that should have popped the avid reader trophy, but it didn't, so I don't know. I don't know. Poppy Playtime, Chapter 4. We'll just see. Avid. Is this game any good? Haven't heard too much about it. I would personally say no. Specifically this chapter. If there's any chapter that I could recommend, it would be Chapter 3. But this chapter here, yeah, no, not at all. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly watch a. Now, let me just see which notes I have at this point in time. Caution, red smoke. Riley, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Weekly checkup, 1172. At this point, I'm gonna have to grab everything. Co-entry number 1. Weekly checkup, 1424. Experiment 1166. 1163. Col 2. Col 3. Col 4. (12:15:04). Cryptic letter. Project overview. Safe haven. Subject 1322 report. Reconnaissance. I swear if that's the one that I'm missing. Secondary lab instructions, lab statement, your geniuses, and then technically I'm missing 2, untitled poem and founder operator note. But there is one that I miss. So you know what? Let's see if, where would this one even be? Project overview, safe haven? I already have that one. Okay, so it actually might be something later in the game. Cool. Right now I'm just trying to get all the trophies so I can platinum this game and never have to come back. And this one gives me the untitled. I swear, if I gotta do another fucking run, I think I might have to do another run. I'm probably gonna have to do another run, motherfucker. Oh god. Not where I wanted. This game should have a chapter select. So you gotta spell doughy to get a trophy? Sorry, that shit's fucking annoying. You know what, maybe after this I just take a break. Yeah, I need to take a break, so I'll get this trophy and then I'll be back in a little bit. And eat some food, get some energy in me, and then start just getting ready for a deathless run. I think it's one of those stupid fucking games where if you don't get all the notes in one playthrough, it's gonna bug out and be like, you technically have, and that's the thing, this fucking game is so glitchy that you can get 2 of the same notes. So I feel like the game's like, you technically have 25 out of 23 notes, so we're just gonna bug out and not work. So, do the deathless run while we pick up and watch every single video. So, I think that's the best thing to do. Trying to do it right now when I'm like getting crankier is not gonna make me feel better. 1927. Alright, let's see. Avid listener, avid reader, complete the game without dying, self-restraint. Those are the last 4 trophies I need, and then we're fucking done. So, that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna brew a fresh pot of coffee since I actually was done. I don't have any more, so I gotta brew some more. And that will give me enough energy for the rest of the night. And while I'm eating, I'm gonna make sure I watch a video that shows me where all the notes and all the videos are, so I just do one final fucking playthrough. But I think we're gonna finish this tonight, that way we don't have to ever come back to this, alright? So, just take a small little break, and I'll be back in maybe half an hour, right? So I would like to thank each and every one of you amazing destroyers and new lurking viewers for stopping by tonight. You have been watching I Am Destruction, going crazy over Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 trophies. Really annoying. It's honestly really annoying. But you're all destroyers, therefore, you are destruction. And when we team up with each other, we are destruction. So have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, month, and 2025 year. But until next time, which should be in half an hour, have a good one. WAHOO! Stupid fucking game! Yeah, we'll be back in a little bit, alright? I just need a small break. We're gonna finish this tonight.